Well, guys, it looks like I'm live. If you're in there, pop in and pop a comment on the box. I won't bite. I'll gladly answer it. All my parents are doing brilliant. They're thriving away good. There's new cruises on my Dixonian Antarctica tree fern as well. I did a video on it today, as you probably saw. So, hopefully this time suits you. I know it'll suit the guys in the US, no problem. Yeah, I should be getting a few new tracky carpets in the coming days, so I'll take a few of those. I got some track carpets from Belgium as well. I have a 3 footer track carpets, which I'll do a video on that as well. Anyway, and I'll be doing an update video on my Jabia Chilensis chilling wine pan as well. Yeah, and I'll be doing a video on my hybrid palms as well. So yeah, hopefully your weather is doing great. Our weather is a bit up and down. We might have some sunny days and some rainy days, but that's fine. It suits friends fine, and my tracky carpet is Fortuny is fine. So I should get some seed off my big tracky carpet Fortunies either this year or next year. So that'd be exciting. I will sell them on as well. So and hopefully the weather is doing fine. It's at the moment it's 9 degrees Celsius here. Hopefully during the summer now I'll be able to do a live stream down my rainforest. My bamboo have shooting up new shoots as well. It's just absolutely thriving as well. Yeah, the lockdown here is lifted, so hopefully everybody's keeping safe in a way. I'll go for an hour on here. I had issues of getting this started. I was hoping to do it a bit earlier, but oh well, it is what it is, though. Anyway, 3 of my Phoenix survived the winters anyway, which is good. One of my Pine is doing very good. I'll be doing an update video on that as well, so stay tuned to that. Yeah. Hey Jane, how are things in Hawaii? I'm sure it is roasting there. It wouldn't be as hot as it is in Hawaii here, but doing great. And all my track carpets are doing well. I know I'll be messaging you on Messenger. I really appreciate your advice as well. Yeah, everything is doing great here. My Esta Merle red leaf banana is doing great. It's getting 2 new leaves, which is good, as it's very tropical, but I'll have to dig that up in the winter time and store it. 29C, not too bad. Nice. How are you, Sander? How's your new settling into the new homes? I know you have a 12-footer track canvas for Tuna and the Humans and the Southern Magnolia. How are you finding all your new palms, Sander? I know they look beautiful. How are you, Brie? How's the weather today? Ireland is great. All my things are thriving away fine. My track cap is Fortunia thriving away fine, and my Wagonaris is thriving away fine. Oh, that's good, Sander. Hopefully, you'll have plenty of success with them. I'm sure. I'm no doubt you will have success with them in a way, so it's just good. And I'll be getting 4 new track carpets Fortunae from my local garden center, which I will be putting on the driveway that where we cleared all the trees from. We cleared about 37 cypress pine trees, so there's nice sun getting into the palms now. It was badly needed doing as well, and I will be getting either this week or next week a new Dixonia Antarctica tree fern from my local garden center. It's about the same size as my old tree fern that I posted a video today. So yeah, it's doing good, and I'll be getting in the coming months, I'll be getting a few new palms as well, and stuff. Yeah, everything is doing great. My fuchsias are blooming as well. My cherry tree is blooming. My apple tree is blooming, and all my cordlines are doing good. The cordline Pepper Bee and everything, and cordline Australias, and so on. Oh, is it windy where you are, Aubrey? It is. It is a calm night tonight as well. Calm night. I'm here with my poodle, Lily. She is panned out to the on the couch. Nothing unusual there. Yes, I will be doing my two big Trichycarpus fortuna and my big Wagnaris either tomorrow or at the weekend, Sander. Yeah, the one of the Trichycarpus and the Wagnaris I got from Belgium, and then the 3-footer one I got from my local garden centre, the M&M from Tom Gintonan. So yeah, he has a lot of good stuff. I'm also getting a Fatsia spiderweb, which I learned yesterday that they're quite rare, which I didn't know about. And one of my good friends sent me some seeds of some others, Fatsia Jamaica. I think that's how correct me if I'm saying that wrong, but of Mark Supple, he's given me a few thousand of seeds in a way. So I'll be growing those. So yeah, if anyone wants some seeds of my Trichycarpus fortuni when they seed, I know I'll be giving away some to Sander when they seed, which is very great for. Like, yeah, it'll be my first time having seed off those trees, so we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed that they will do good and there is a male and female to pollinate. Yes, I think he has a needle palm. I saw posts on Facebook of his needle palm. So yeah, he would have a needle palm. Uh, I'm not sure if Sander has dwarf palmetto, but I have a Sabal palmetto myself in a way. Like I've Sabal viewers and all like Sabal minor and stuff, and I have Listonia chilensis as well. And I have Sago and I have Monkey Puzzle, Aracana as well. Oh, Santa, do you have Sabal minor? How does it cope with your weather? As I know, my Sabal minor in the winter it can be fairly stressed out. It would kind of brown up a bit, but in the summer it'll come green up again, but doing fine. Yeah, my monkey puzzle is doing great. It's getting taller. It's nearly over me now. My Aracana, the Chilean pine, which I got from Cosby from Billy Alexander, and I have a good relationship with Kelsby with Billy Alexander. He has very good quality stuff. So if you ever want anything from Kelsby, from Ireland or somewhere like that, I would give Kelsby a shout and Billy a shout to give him the business as well. Uh, yes, Kelsby is great, and it is the largest tree fern forest in the northern hemisphere as well. They have nice big specimens of tree ferns there. They are, like Kelsby sells Washingtonia robusta, um, the Sago, Cycad, Kinshia. They sell Trichycarpus fortuna and Trichycarpus wagnaris. The fortuna is new now. There, it wasn't. They didn't sell it before, but yeah, and they have Phoenix Rebellion, Phoenix Canaries. They have a lot of Cyatis celibata, Cyatia cupri, Cyatia australias. I could keep going. Yeah, yeah, Aubrey. Where are you located? We'd like to know, like. So yeah, Kelsby has a load of stuff for sale, and if you're ever in Ireland, you should go and walk the gardens there. They are absolutely beautiful. I have walked the gardens there, and they're beautiful. They have the red walk and then the normal walk, and they have Ireland's longest rope bridge as well. So, oh, nice Christmas plants. They're very nice. Yeah, Christmas plants. I would love to try them, but I don't. I wouldn't. I don't know if they would survive in Ireland. But like once I have a canopy, I might try them and might I'll try Bismarcky again because that didn't work out as I was hoping. Like so, yeah, all my things are doing good anyway. Like yeah, I'm still waiting for my Musha Bazoo to sprout up again, but it'll it'll get there. Yeah, yeah, and my Algarve Americana is doing very good. It has three new petioles or whatever you call them as well. My prickly pear is getting there. It's yes, yes. I might do a video because I'll see. Let's see what. Yeah, like in June now, I won't be going to Kelsby, but I'll be going to another subtropical garden in Valencia Island in Kerry. Yeah, cycles can grow in Ireland. The reason that a lot of people don't grow them in Ireland is because they're poisonous to dogs, to animals in general. Like so, yeah. Like when my cycles grow taller, I'll have to put mesh over them to stop the dogs eating them, as it could really badly affect the dogs, could kill them. Like so, that's why a lot of people don't grow them in Ireland. But like I tried a Kinshasa once, but it didn't survive. But because it's a understory palm. When I have a canopy, I will try it again. But there's brilliant growth in my palms. Like the Tricarbis are on some of them are on their fifth leaf or ninth leaf. So that's good. It'd be nice as well. So yeah, and hopefully all your palms are doing good and great growth. Like my ferns are have really brilliant growth. My ground ferns are doing good as well. Um, yeah, and my eucalyptus gunnii cider gun is doing good. It's getting taller each day. This growth is unbelievable on it. That's all I can see. Like my orange trees are doing good, lime, and my apple trees and so on. Like I'll be just going for an hour here. I think an hour is long enough in a live stream as I don't want to bore you. If you have any questions for me, um, pop them on the comment box. As I say, I won't bite. I am very friendly. So yeah. Um. So like tomorrow, I'll be going up to a house to like I as somebody don't know I do dog grooming and kennels for as a living, and like I recently just started doing I like I said I see how this goes dog training, but I said I see how it goes and seem to be going good. I'm doing a course on dog training now. I'll be going up to train the Burmese tomorrow, as Sander knows. I've been talking about it to him. Yeah, that's a good question. Um, it's let's say I own a lot of it. I own a lot of, and I have a lot of exotics. Well, I have a few. I have one red leaf banana. I have two. Musha Bajus, and I have four Musha Velatinas. And I have one Wallamai Pine. I have three Monkey Puzzles Arcana. I have two orange trees, one lime, and I have one cherry, one apple tree. I have six fuchsias. I have one agave, two prickly pear, and a good bit of succulents. I have 4 Dixonian Antarcticas, one Cyathea Australis, and one Cyathea Cooperi. So yeah, and I have 3 Saba Palmitos, one Saba Minor. I have one Winston X Fortunae. I have 2 Trachycarpus X Wagnaris, and I have a good few of Trachycarpus Fortunae. I have 4 Trachycarpus Wagnaris. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff, and I have 2 bamboo, which I don't know the name of them, but I have one golden bamboo and I have one black bamboo. So if you're ever in Ireland, Arbors, do visit Casbah and do the walk and the rope bridge and everything. You will love it, and you should. And they have accommodation there. They have apartments as well. I think it could be close to 50 plus. Like I'm aiming to be the biggest palm tree forest in the northern hemisphere, just like Kelsby is the biggest fern tree fern forest in the northern hemisphere. That's my goal with just with palms and some exotics as well. Like, yeah, but I have to be careful what I grow, as if I expose some to the cold, they can die. Like, I know I lost 3 Phoenix Canaries to the cold, and I lost my Buta as well. But and my Shamrock's Humals Volcano's doing good, and I've just one Shamrock's Humals left. The others died over crown rot, but sure, it happens. That's what you get. So yeah, but like I said, I've been just going for an hour on here is long enough. So, and my poodle is starting to snore as well. See, Albert, please join in the next live stream. I really appreciate it, and please let me know of how you thought of the live stream, and hopefully I will see your comments on my other videos as well. When I do new videos, I hopefully either tomorrow or the weekend I'll be doing a video on my new Trachycarpus Fortunas and Wagnaris as well, and I'll be doing a video on my eucalyptus as well, and an update video on my Jabea chilensis Chilean wine palm and some of my hybrid palms, and be doing an update on my Wallamai pine, Wallamai nobles as well. So yeah, and I'd be getting a few new palms as well in the coming months as well. So I'll be taking videos of those as well. And I'll be when my Fatsia Jamaica spider web comes, I'll be doing a video on that. Apparently it's a very rare one. Apparently it's very hard to get even in garden centers. But I got this in my local garden center. So yeah. And I'll be putting a few more exotics as well. And I'll be doing a video on when my new tree fern comes from the garden center from Tompkinton, which is local to me. So I'll be getting that in either this week or next week, and I'll be doing a video on that. So yeah, but it's great to see you all in there. Hopefully, I see more in next live stream. It is very wild here at the moment, but rainy. But I wouldn't mind that as long as there's a bit of mildness in the air. We are considered as a temperate climate as well. So yeah, like people tell me my tree ferns are too exposed to the winds and everything. That's that's total nonsense. Like the tree fern that I videoed today has been in the ground 4 years. It has survived Hurricane Ophelia in 4 years, last 4 years, and not effect on it. And there's about 30 closures coming up, so I wouldn't say it's too exposed. In Ireland, you can't have any plant too exposed, as they are used to that weather. So it is total nonsense. If someone says to you, your tree fern is too exposed, but what I say to them is, well, it's survived hurricane winds, so it's not too exposed. I'll have to disagree with you. That's what I say. But see, there will be always people that think they're expert in everything. Yeah, exactly, Jane. Like my oldest tree fern survived Hurricane Ophelia 4 years ago, and not one bit of a damage. Like, and there's still closures pumping out of it. So I say you could plant it in the middle of a field and it will still do fine as long as getting a bit of moisture into it. As long as the roots keep moist is the main thing. Like tree ferns are ideal for Ireland. Like they thrive here. Like you even see ferns on the side of the road here. You like if you could grow them in your ear, you could here. That's that's how good the climate here it is. Like they grow literally like weeds here. Literally on any walkway in Ireland, you will see ferns growing on the side of the walkway as well. Like they grow everywhere here. That's why they're ideal for here. Like a lot of places wouldn't be able to grow them, but we can, like, because we have the climate for it as well. Like there's stuff that we can't grow and some others can grow. Yes, New Zealand would have a similar climate to Ireland. Like the silver tree fern and that. The silver tree fern is famous for the rugby All Blacks team, if you know that. It's famous that they would have a little silver tree fern on their crests. You will often see it when they're playing. The, that's where the symbol comes from. Is the New Zealand tree fern, the silver tree fern. The Cyanida delibata is the Latin name for it. As well, like there's all types of ferns with juvenile growth and red growth. Yeah, there's a lot of ferns, variety ferns. Just like there's a lot of variety of palms or conifers. Yes, I have Dixona sclerosa. Like the main trunk died on me in the winter, but there's new pups coming out. Even if like the main trunk dies, don't dig it up as new pups will come. Yes, I haven't been to New Zealand yet, but hopefully sometime I will. How are you, Camel? How's the weather there? I'm sure it's very nice there. How are all your palms doing? It is lovely and temperate here in the southwest of Ireland. It is currently, let me tell you now, I'll just get up the weather here. And It is 8 degrees Celsius here. You can work that out in Fahrenheit yourself. So yeah, all my tree ferns are doing great and everything. So hopefully you're keeping safe from this terrible virus. My my dog room and kennels have started back open. I have a few dogs now on Friday the group, so it'll be a busy day for me. Oh, is it, Jane? Well, I I know there's some parts of Ireland that will be drier as well, but like Cork will be extremely dry. Yeah, there is a lot of plants that I would like to try that come from Hawaii. I would love to try a Hawaiian plant, see if it would survive in Ireland. It'd be a bit like an experiment. I know I'd be onto Jane saying, "What would you suggest from Hawaii to grow in Ireland?" And she has suggested me a load as well, like so. That's really appreciated. 23 is not too bad compared to our temperatures. We would find that very warm, like, but like, and we will find our average would be like 13, 14, 15 is next week, and that's with rain. So oh yeah, I tried a coconut outside in Ireland, but didn't work out. It died on me, but that was expected. 17 degrees, not bad, Sander. What will we be tomorrow? 13 degrees. You're slightly warmer than us. So yeah, yeah. Like our normal for this time of the year will be like 14 and 15 degrees, like in the teens. So that's not too bad. 30 degrees is fairly warm. That's like French weather now of 30 degrees. I know parts of France have 30 degrees Celsius. So it's not too bad. Like Ireland is considered as a temperate climate, but we have a lovely climate here. Like I know people tell me, "Oh, you don't get enough sun." That's nonsense. We do get a good bit of sunlight, but it's temperate. It's it's just rays of sun. It's not heat sun, like really. Like what temps can the COA take, Jane? And can it take the Irish cold, wet winters as well? Like, is it susceptible to rot in cold, wet weather, or what? Starfruit. What? What is that like? Camel. I never heard of that one. Now that's new to me. I wouldn't say the Irish weather is constant and at all. The Irish weather can be fairly unsettled as well. Some weeks it could be sunny, some weeks it could be rainy. Eh, and especially with the way that climate change is going now, it'll be more up and down here. And what we probably will get is colder winters but warmer summers. So climate change is really scary as well. Like if you think about it, so yeah. But I must research that starfruit one as well, and see what the hardness is as well. Like, oh, that's interesting. It might do well in Ireland, might, but it'll probably need to be in a gravelly in gravelly ground, like not our kind of clay wet soil. It could rot in the clay soil, like. Hmm. Is that the like would that be Irish -6 now? Like with wet cold, Jane? Like as there is a big difference between a -6 in a dry climate and a -6 in a wet climate. Oh, has it? Has it? Oh, nice. Yeah, I must research the Coad tree and see what it's like, and see. Oh, so the star fruit would be in a shelter spot. What would the what would it be in, let's say, European Zone 9A, like than the US Zone 9A? Like the European Zone 9A will be different to the US Zone 9A. We go by the European Zone 9A. 4 times a year. Wow, that is good. That's good. As I know, like the likes of apple trees only produce a certain time of the year, like autumn. Oh yeah, like because like the US nine zones would be different than the European ones, as European ones will be, it will be a zone 9A where colder zone 9A, like if you get what I mean. Oh, from high elevations, like high up in the mountains, would that be it, Jane? Oh yeah. See, you learn something new every day. Like as I learned of a new kind of plant called star fruit. Yeah, I must do a bit of research on that star fruit anyway. It might be a nice, interesting one for Ireland. Yeah. So yeah, I did try growing strawberries here, but they don't really work outside here, as the flies keep eating them. They work it well in polytons, no problem. But oh right, or windy, like in a sheltered area, it would do well. Yeah. Anyway, I'll do a bit of research on the hardiness and everything, as you don't want to plant something and then you regret planting it because you didn't research the hardiness of. Oh, is there? I would have thought there would be no frost in Hawaii, Jane. Well, oh yeah, just like the Chambora radicals doesn't like full sun either. It would actually die in the full sun. Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah, yeah. I would say Hawaii wouldn't get any snow. It would be too warm for that. I might be wrong, but oh, do they go in San Francisco? Oh, they would have the weather for them though. Like San Francisco will be miles warmer than Ireland. Like Like because like San Francisco's in California, and California will be fairly toasty. Oh, that's Hawaii get snow. I wouldn't have thought it would get snow at all. Like I thought it'd be too mild for snow there. But you learn something new every day. The soil is clay where you were, Camel. Our soil is clay as well, like as someone described it as Irish clay soil. Yeah, and we have a lot of lime soil as well, which doesn't help with the quality of soil either. Oh, so the higher the elevation, the colder it is it, Jane? Ah, that's interesting now. That's very interesting. Yeah, we have we have a lot of different types of soils here in Ireland. We have lime soil, clay soil, we have sand soil. Yeah, but the lime soil is not good for when building houses in Ireland. Like if there was lime soil to build houses, they would have to treat the soil before they could actually build anything onto it. Yes, I would suspect that the coconuts wouldn't grow above that. Like they can't grow in Ireland because of our cold. So I expect they wouldn't grow that high either. Like the reason we have sand soil here, Camel, is we have a lot of sandstone, and that's why we have a bit of sand soil. It's kind of reddish kind of soil. You mostly see it in Ireland on farm sites because the the red soil improves the soil for the farmers and improves the growth of the grass for the farmers as well. So yeah, so but there's a lot of different excuse me types of soils in Ireland. A lot. Oh, that's interesting, Jane. About the native plants. That's good. That's very good. Our main conifer here in Ireland will be cypress pine and another type of pine, but cypress pine will dominate here. Oh, I thought Hawaii would be just the same type of climate for some reason. I say I could with under canopy max lex, but I did try it, knowing nothing about it, without putting it under canopy, and it died because they didn't have the canopy. So, but I say you could once you give it the right conditions. The main thing is to keep it dry and to, to cover it keep it dry and keep it dry in the winter time that it doesn't get wet the wet cold weather onto it because that will kill it as I know. Olander, what is Olander like, Camel? I hear a lot of people on Facebook talking about the Olander, and it says like it's very poisonous as well, but I don't know the truth behind it either. So yeah, but yeah, Max Lex, I say I could grow Bismarck, yeah, the silver variety anyway, but I would have no hope with the green one. No hope, as that's too tropical altogether. But yeah, I I I have tried a lot of tropical things. I've tried even Namansi. Oh, that's very interesting. Like there is a subtropical plant here that it like Kells Bay has it and a lot of places in Ireland have it, is Gonorrhea manicantha. It's kinda like giant rhubarb, but beautiful, it looks lovely. The leaves die down in the winter and then pop up again in the spring. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. I hear a lot of people talking about don't have a Scandinavia look. Suppose that's just with palms, is it? I suppose, yeah. Oh, kind of you have a mixed kind of climate in Hawaii, kind of dry and kind of moist. I wouldn't say wet, but moist. Like our climate is wet, 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 wet. You could have months with wet weather. You could have months with wet weather and everything. Like I remember one year we had literally 4 months with just rain. Like our local riverbanks burst that year, and there was a lot of damage done. Yes, same with Ireland. There's a lot of invasive plants here. Like there's a bit of invasive bamboo, um, but there's a lot of invasive. Like English ivy will be very invasive here. You see it a lot on old buildings here and everything, and like see it a lot on our trees, and it's very very hard to get off the trees. It literally chokes them to death. The English ivy. It just overtakes everything. Yeah, but the Irish kind of landscape is very very nice. If you ever visit Ireland, there's a lot of places you should visit. Like, and there's a nice mountain. If you ever in Ireland, you should climb it. There is Carntoo Hill, which is Ireland's tallest mountain. There's Mount Brandon, the second tallest. There's Sleamish in Antrim. Um, yeah, and there's Tark in Killarney. Y- And if you're ever in Kerry in Ireland, should visit Killarney National Park. It's lovely. Muckras with the horse and trap and everything. So yeah, but there's a lot of places in Ireland. And Ireland has a lot of history, more than people think. So like just just up above my place, there is an old English barracks. Well, it was a barracks one time, but then it was a mansion, kind of passed on to loads of people as well. So that's a bit of Irish history for you lot. Yeah. So strawberry guava. I didn't. You've ever heard of that one? Wow. And again, I'm learning something. Strawberry guava. Yeah, we have a few strawberries, but they don't do well outside because the flies freaking eat them. But they do well in the pine holes. Like I wouldn't ever grow a strawberry outside in Ireland because they just eat the freaking things. Yes, and their deforestation is very terrible. You see it happening in Brazil with the Amazon rainforest and everything. Like there will be a bit of it here in Ireland, but not nowhere near Brazil. Like, but we mostly like we mostly use we have deforestation with forestry for firewood and fence posts, and that's all we have. Oh, is it? Wow, wow, wow. Yeah, but English ivy is very invasive here. Um, yeah, and mushrooms can be very invasive as well, and they're very poisonous. Mushrooms, the wild mushrooms. I wouldn't go eating them like. So I hope you're enjoying the live stream. Afterwards, when I'm gone, please leave a comment and tell me how you think. It's great to see you all in there. Hope to see more of you in there when I do another live stream. And as I said, either today or tomorrow, I'll be doing a video on my new Trachycarpus Pams, the Fortunas and the Wagnaras as well. Um, like I have a nice 3-footer one. I think it's 3 foot anyway. Sander says it's about 8 years old anyway, as he's seen a photo of it. Oh, I never heard of that. You see, it's very hard to pronounce, but interesting. Very interesting indeed. Very, 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 very interesting. But we have a lot of exotic things here. Like there will be a few eucalyptus trees here. I know there's a nice mature eucalyptus specimen in Killarney National Park in Kerry in Ireland. Beautiful. So yeah, this lingam. Oh, very, 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 very interesting. Okay, I think I got the packet in now as it's getting a bit late here. It's 11:24 p.m. here. Great to see you on in there. Hope to see you in next week. I'm I don't know when I'll do a next live stream. Hopefully around next Tuesday, maybe next Tuesday. Well, maybe same time or that way. But great to see you in there and I'll see you. I'll see you next time. Bye.